GPS I Loved You by Ellen Gavin. Fade in. The Earth glows in its rotation.
Every day on planet Earth.
Zoom in to African continent, savanna in the Great Rift Valley. A galloping zebra herd parts gracefully around a baobab tree.
Myriad species use swarm intelligence to navigate survival.
A flock of birds undulates like a giant bedsheet in the wind. A pulsating school of colorful fish pivots to avoid a shark. From the sky over the 405 Los Angeles, we see the glowing nervous system of speeding steel that is the LA freeway grid at rush hour. Cars fly by, maneuvering lanes.
Interior, Liberty's T-Bird, Rose Avenue in Venice, California, day. Liberty Sanchez, Latina, is an ambitious, sexy original. Turns key and beat up classic Thunderbird. It's dead. Slap steering wheel.
And the #1 rule of species in motion, the collective is always smarter than the individual.
In a slowdown, a metrosexual commuter plucks his eyebrows. A shriek of car horns snaps him alert. His vehicle is enveloped, propelling him forward.
Liberty's car finally roars to start. She steps on it. She takes a corner on 2 wheels, nearly wiping out Rodrigo Montez, delivering fruit to vendor Lalo.
Hey, hey, hey!
They jump back.
Exterior, a strangler tree in the Amazon. Ants file up the bark in lacy tributaries.
Blind ants in search of food secrete powerful sex pheromones.
Liberty looks up at the jammed Bundy Street on-ramp.
Streams of ants hauling leaf fragments 200 times their size merge into one lane. Stragglers follow.
So the best route soon has the most sex appeal and the most commuters.
Liberty dive bombs a U-turn. Other cars follow her. She maneuvers into a center lane, cuts through a gas station. All clear, she floors it. At a jammed intersection, she cuts a death-defying left before oncoming traffic surges. Flies down an alleyway.
Exterior, savanna in the Great Rift Valley.
For the great African elephant, to live is to commute, covering 100 kilometers a day.
A majestic herd of elephants on the march.
But we, humans, only tolerate a commute of about, an hour?
Exterior, Mexican village, day. Alegria walks barefoot on a path, a clay pot on her head.
Whether to gather water on foot,
DuPont Circle, politician reads, exits train.
or foot it to a water hearing.
Interior hearing room, Code Pink activist douse politician with a bucket of water.
Bombing down the 405, Liberty traverses 4 lanes to exit. Drivers honk, dodge, flip her the finger. She returns it.
In the end, swarm theory shows that species survival isn't about competition.
Scrawny security guard Stanton watches a TED Talk in the attendant booth.
But cooperation, an elegant, efficient democracy in motion. We humans could learn a lot from the species who share our planet. Woo!
Exterior, radio station parking lot.
Liberty turns in fast, blows past Stanton as he exits the booth to open her door. Liberty grabs her stuff and hoofs.
Oh, you big time, Stanton.
He runs ahead, opening doors for her along her path. Her phone rings. She listens, keeps moving.
I'm late. Check what box?
Interior living room. Viva Sanchez, an even wilder, younger version of Liberty, sits in the computer room of her group home.
The prefer women box on my profile?
Liberty catapults up a flight of stairs.
Prefer girls. You're not a woman yet, Viva. So now you're moving to Lesbianopolis?
Moving to Lesbian Town. Cheaper real estate and better schools.
Smartass.
It's a more interesting look, you know?
Don't lock into any box yet, please. I gotta go. You SAT prep.
Interior radio station booth.
Liberty drops her bags at the feet of station manager Bruce Wilder. Rakish, handsome, all business. She plops into a chair before massive monitors. Into headset.
You there, Big Bird?
Interior helicopter cockpit. Steve Hurley in shades, pilots, adjusting his mic.
Jesus, Sanchez, could you cut it closer? Throw it in 5, 4, 3.
2, 1.
Good afternoon, LA. This is Liberty Sanchez of KROI with the 4 o'clock traffic report.
She smoothly interprets data from various sites.
Looks like a 6-car injury crash on the 5 southbound at Lakewood, slowing things down to the East LA interchange. Steve, tell us how it looks from Copter 106.
A gorgeous panoramic view of a 50-mile radius of LA.
Well, Liberty smooth sailing on the 10 East, but the Golden State Freeway at the 210, we've got an overturned big rig, clearing to the right.
Thanks, Steve. Ventura Freeway east from Thousand Oaks to Burbank, running a little under an hour. Do you know your sleep number?
Bruce points to sound engineer who recalibrates to a different station, a commercial in background.
Liberty ties back hair, pats desktop frantically for something. On a dime, she morphs into treacly Suzanne Merriweather.
Blessed afternoon, lovely San Diego. This is Praise Radio traffic reporter Suzanne Merriweather.
Eager and consistently panic-stricken intern Daryl scrambles to help, searching.
Thanks to all your prayers, that throat tickle's finally gone.
Daryl locates her eyeglasses, hands them to her. She puts them on.
It seems the 5 South is backed up from Loma Santa Fe to Carmel Valley at the 56 interchange. And don't forget, to do the good Lord's work, you need a good night's sleep. Get your sleep number today.
She pushes back her mic. Over speakers.
Suzanne's got a throat tickle?
My reading glasses were missing.
At your tender age,
They're
Sanchez.
Suzanne's, okay? Helps me commit to my scene's objective. Meisner, basic stuff, Bruce. Here, have a look at my proposal for a new segment.
Bruce takes a file from her. Engineer recalibrates.
Buenos dias, Indio Palm Springs, El Informe de Tráfico por Hora.
Exterior, Mexican village day. A crowd of villagers in a remote pueblo gather, excited. A long line of children. At a distance, Gabe McCaffrey, a self-made entrepreneur, runs his fingers through sun-streaked locks. He's sweaty and grinning ear to ear. He's low-key despite how incredibly hot he is. Gabe picks up Alegria and carries her on his shoulders, her clay water pot under his arm. Children run alongside them. He gently puts Alegria down.
Mucho gusto, Alegría.
He wiggles a red sole shoe on her foot. Her smile vanishes. She whispers shyly to her older sister Rosa, who speaks up.
Y ese color? She like it.
Points at his feet. Gabe searches for the same color. None.
Here, sweetheart. Take mine. Tómalos.
She takes the shoe and sniffs.
Pucci.
The gathered crowd laughs. She puts it on, too big.
Seguro que no prefieres estos?
Gabe holds up a similar pair. His charm irresistible. Alegria relents, puts on shoe. She squeals in delight. Pull out to
Interior headquarters of Soul to Soul Shoes, Venice, day. A wall-sized video screen of Gabe and Alegria before hundreds of Soul employees. Type A COO Vince stands watching.
Sweet! There it is, guys. The 1 millionth pair of souls.
Confetti released. Spaces filled with googly accoutrement. Ping pong, chess, treadmills, mani-pedi stations, daycare center. Vince approaches the mic.
Well done, entrepreneurs. To truly succeed, soulmates, each of you must dig deep, find your greatest passion, and express it in a way that serves you and the world. We know half the planet lives on $2 a day. 1 billion go hungry. 1 in 4 babies die from contaminated water.
The kids around the room are touched, as is Gabe.
So because our fearless leader discovered that a pair of rubber-soled shoes could save a child and grow a business, Fast Company has named us #1 global disruptor.
interior radio station booth.
Liberty sits with a bandana around her neck.
Are you straw and she's grass? Maybe you each need your own special sleep number. It's Katie Harmon from Go Country.
Liberty pushes the mic away and takes the bandana off her neck, snapping it at Daryl. He gathers the glasses and props.
Listen, Daryl, I'm happy to show you the ropes, but that prop screw-up seriously impacted my performance.
I'm so sorry, Miss Sanchez. I feel so honored to be working with an artist of your caliber.
Don't let it happen again, understood?
Of course, Miss Sanchez. Never again. Never, ever. Thank you so much.
Daryl fumbles out the door. Bruce sticks his head in.
Picking on the kid again?
You bet.
Good. Listen, Prince is at Staples, due to Mel's home. My date's in faraway Encino, so I'm taking off. So should you. And Sanchez, traffic is no excuse for a traffic reporter to be late.
Got it, Bruce. I'm so sorry. Hey, did you read my new segment idea?
Poor Kay. I'm saving you big time with 4 traffic girls in one.
Like the Hollywood producer said.
Bruce, you are pretty much the antithesis of a Hollywood producer.
I never read it, but always want to. By the way, I hired you because you said you spoke Spanish. On Monday, you called a traffic jam a traffic marmalada. You called it a traffic marmalade.
What can I say? I'd like to make my reports as delicious as possible.
Exterior, Los Angeles aerial, early evening. City lights pulse from the Santa Monica Pier to downtown, the molten lava of freeway traffic is LA's connective life force.
Liberty's lane slows on the 405. She puts on mascara in rear view while on phone, leaving a message.
Hey guy, finally on the freeway, so 45 to an hour. See you soon, ciao.
The right lanes are flying by. Left lane is ground to a halt, the whir of a helicopter overhead. She dials another call.
Interior, helicopter cockpit, Steve Hurley answers.
So what, you live at the station now, Sanchez?
I'm right below you, Steve, heading to Long Beach. What's the SIG alert?
It's the strangest
Should I
thing.
just take Sepulveda?
What the hell is that?
Exterior, 405 freeway. Cars dodge, nearly collide over an obstruction. Horns scream.
There's a dang dog dragging another one off the freeway.
From above the 405, a Labrador pulls a golden retriever by the scruff of the neck across the freeway a few feet at a time. Cars whiz past.
Liberty noses into breakdown lane, accelerates like a jockey at the reins. Her voice vibrates from bumps.
Are you serious? Report it, Steve.
Over a car radio.
It's Copter 106. Here's a first, folks.
Liberty puts on headphones as she barrels down the breakdown lane. Debris and dirt spews from under her tires. Crunchy noises, big and small bumps.
I'm looking down at a 50, 60-pound Labrador who...
Appears to be dragging a wounded dog across 6 lanes of the 405. Hello, Copter 106. It's Liberty Sanchez with an exclusive on-scene report.
Hey, listen up, folks. Liberty,
I'm
what the hell?
going live
What,
from
you
the
want-
405, Bruce.
From above the 405, the Labrador is clipped by a passing bus and disappears.
Oh, man, was he hit?
Labrador reappears.
Whoa, he's out from under the bus.
Liberty grabs laptop, braces herself, and opens her car door.
An ear-splitting boom. Her ratty car door is peeled off by Gabe's Range Rover like a tin roof in a tornado. It flies in the air, shatters the windshield, and crashes onto the hood.
Unfazed, Liberty gets out of her car, still on air. She speed walks along the freeway without missing a beat.
All right, listeners, stay with me.
Oh my, I am so sorry. Are you all right? How can I?
I'm making my way up to the dogs.
Are you hallucinating? What? Look at me. How many fingers
I've
am I
made it
holding?
to them, folks. The dogs have just made it across.
Gabe finally gets it. The Labrador pants in exhaustion on one last pull.
They made it. Our hero pup just took off into the brush. Other one's alive. He's alive.
I'll grab my truck.
Man, oh man, we better get back to regular programming. Liberty?
Hell yeah, Steve. Nailed it. Tell me that was not one badass traffic report, people. Reporting live from the 405, Liberty Sanchez for KROR.
Gabe pulls his Range Rover forward into the breakdown lane. Liberty directs him closer with hand gestures. Gabe parks, gets out with his hand extended for a shake.
Hi,
Save the intros till we're sure this guy ain't road
Yeah,
patrol.
point taken.
Hey, grab your board.
It's okay, bud. Hang in there.
Gabe takes a surfboard from the roof. Gabe and Liberty quickly maneuver the dog onto the board.
All right. 1 and 2 and lift.
Gabe lifts. Liberty hesitates. Gabe slips. Liberty is forced to drop her end, panting.
Listen, Gabe, your count was
What? It was
weak
what?
need.
Weak need? Are you
indecisive.
serious? Why don't you count then?
I can do that on my count.
All
Ready?
right.
They take hold again, staring at each other intently. They notice how truly attractive the other is.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a lift.
They hoist the dog into the back of the Range Rover.
Whew. Well done, mystery roadside stranger. Even though your first attempt was, how do I say this nicely? Like the lift of a small